And welcome back to the Sawyer Center. We're joined now by senior forward Abby Nehus, a career-high 24 points tonight for Abby. And Abby, we're just becoming best friends up here, which is quite indicative of how you're playing of late, though. 3 tremendous games in a row. What's going so well for you out there?
What's going so well? I would say really good passes from my teammates, lots of good ball movement, and just taking my time to finish, not getting too rushed.
You had 18 points against Northwestern on Saturday, 24 here tonight. Have you guys done anything different offensively that's allowed you to get so many touches down low?
Yeah, I would have to say like getting more touches in practice, kind of getting used to like a post entry pass and like what that looks like, and just during the game, like offensively, making sure that like we look inside and just give it a look. And I think too, it speaks to the fact that we have some really good shooters on our team. So whenever they're out there, it does pull the defense out. So it gives me an opportunity to have some space to work with.
22 assists for you guys each of the past 2 games. It seemed like especially there midway through the fourth quarter, y'all were just having a lot of fun. What's the attitude been like as you guys have really started to gel? You had the few games where it's just the 7 of you. Are you seeing that progress on a daily basis?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to say, winning always helps with the morale, but I would have to say with my team, we're always like there for each other. We always have good attitudes. We have a pretty good relationship off the court, and obviously winning, and that helps. But I think the chemistry that we have off the court is finally just kind of showing up on the court.
You guys really locked in on the Bison in that second and third quarter to really kind of take control of the game. What are you guys feeling on defense right now that's allowed you to really kind of grab hold of games of late?
I think I've said this before, but just trusting the scout and kind of knowing our principle, really working on no middle. That's a big thing for us. We still have some work to do on defense, but we've got each other's back. So
3 straight wins now. You're back to 500 at 5-5. Big task on Thursday against Southwestern. You guys have lost both of them, but you had a big comeback in that fourth quarter to take the lead in Weatherford before ultimately falling. Does that comeback give you guys a little bit of confidence going into Thursday night?
Yeah, definitely. I think, even in the other 2 games, like there's really not anyone that like you just feel like is an automatic loss, and that's never the thought. And I've always known that we're capable of beating anyone in the conference, that if we really work on what we know how to do. So, but yeah, definitely knowing that we are capable of scoring, and unfortunately we lost that game, but we definitely gave them a scare, and we're just going to keep building on that, and we keep getting better every game.
Abby, congratulations on a career night and another big win. We look forward to seeing y'all on Thursday night here against Southwestern. We'll pause real quick and get head coach Trent May in here in just a moment. Welcome back. We're joined now by head coach Trent May. And Trent, 3 straight wins now, another big win for you guys. And like we mentioned in the pregame, another night, 22 assists for your squad tonight. The offense really starting to click for you guys.
You know, I should start off this press conference in a positive, but 22 assists, yes. So there's the positive. 20 turnovers, unacceptable. Unacceptable. 2-3 zone, soft 2-3 zone. Just too many undecisive moments of get where I want to go with the ball and then I don't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. So 20 turnovers is way too many, and so that's just one of those things that you just go, you're playing to your standards. You can go, man, but you won. Yes, we did. We have standards. That's not our standards. So love the 22, the 20, unacceptable. We can do better. Should do better. We will do better.
There you go. The career high 24 for Abby tonight. Me and her are getting to be best friends up here because it seems like every night she's got a career game going on.
Yeah, she should have been up here tonight. I mean, you look at her stats, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 block shots again. That's 18 block shots in the last 3 games, and she's on fire right now. And I love, like, it feels like every practice I'm doing the same thing, talking about her and about getting her the ball in the game, talking about getting her the ball. But you know what? I mean, why wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. In these moments when you have opportunities to get the ball that's finishing and doing really well and playing great basketball, but then that also opens up stuff on the outside. So let's go a little inside-outside game. And so she did a great job finishing tonight, finding position, putting her body in a great spot to, be able to catch the ball and then finish the ball, and then knock down free throws. And so that's just huge for us. But I still love the aggressiveness on her defense. Still getting after people, blocking shots, but also pulling down boards.
Have you been altering going into games, looking to give her the ball more just based on practice time as well?
Well, I mean, it still feels like we haven't got a lot of reps in practice. But, yeah, and I mean, she's finding, the way teams are playing her, they're giving her the opportunities for lanes to be able to throw her the ball inside. And so, again, why wouldn't you give her the ball and let her go to work and see what she can get? But also she's not selfish at all, so there's a good chance she's going to – if she doesn't have what she needs, she's going to find somebody on the perimeter that can. And so that's it's not so much of an emphasis, but when teams are playing her like that, it's like, yeah, we need to find ways to get her the ball.
Something Abby just said, she said the chemistry that your team has off the court is really starting to show up on the court. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, yep. I love the fact that they do get along really well, and sometimes I've always mentioned in the past it's too much, that they get along, but I love the fact that, when you watch them play, you can just see a genuine care for one another. It's not about who gets the accolades and who doesn't. It's about, are we putting our best basketball on the floor? And so I'm just proud of them because they're definitely unselfish. But then that's just their character and their DNA, and super proud of them.
Your team really seems to be fleshing out some of the roles that they have. Cassandra Raywell had a great game tonight, 7 rebounds. Now a career high, 7 assists for her tonight.
Wow, that's
Emily
awesome.
Monahan bounces back from a few games shooting struggles, has 13 tonight. How big were those performances?
They're big, and they're both, again, they're first year starting, as sophomores, still learning a lot of basketball. But my thing is they have the ability to be tough. And so that's my thing is, like, every time they walk on the floor, that toughness ought to be present. When it's not, you can see it. When the uncertainty's not there, because in my opinion, uncertainty's not toughness. You either know here's what you're going to do, you're going to go make it happen, or if there's reluctancy or hesitation, then that for me is not toughness. So that, but both when they walked on the floor tonight, there was a good presence about them. Emily knocking down early shots and just playing gritty and tough, and and that's what it's about. And there's some untimely fouls here and there, but at the same time, they do both great. Their effort is hard to. It's hard to complain about because they're always going to put their best effort on the floor.
3 straight wins. You're back to 5-5 at 500. Southwestern coming in on Thursday night. Lost the first 2 contests. Really big matchup. Of course, you're going to rebut me and say it's the next one, right?
It is the next one. Happens to be Southwestern. You know what? And I love just our something about our team lately, Luke, that just. You just sometimes when you just go, our time's coming. Our time's coming. When is it going to come? I'm not sure. But we do have one on Thursday night. It's at home, and and we still have great opportunities. And I don't know. I've had a feeling for a while, and I definitely would not say this before the OBU game because I didn't want to overlook anybody. And that giant is out there, and it's time to hopefully slay that giant. But I love our girls' makeup right now, and and just what they're doing, and just their that belief. Sometimes it's just not. It doesn't have to be big. There's going to be a little disbelief that can cause a lot of hiccups, but I see that kind of eroding away right now, and so I think it's we're getting there, and is it our time? I hope so. We'll see, but I know I'm excited for that matchup on Thursday.
Absolutely, we'll be excited to find out with you. 5:30 tip time on Thursday here at the Sawyer Center. SNU and Southwestern will be back with the start of the men's game right after this.